Well, today's theme, I like to do themes every now and again. And last week, a couple members had mentioned the week prior about certain issues and things they wanted to work on. So I called all of those things into the room last Thursday. But today I'm going to really focus on posture, alignment, and core, and sit to stands. So we'll definitely get our sit to stands. You are in my class. So we tend to do those a lot, but we also will do some standing leg raises. People have been asking for just more balance, and basically balance is a combination of flexibility, mobility, supple joints, flexible joints, strong joints, and muscles that are supporting those joints. So basically any fitness activity is a balance exercise because you're putting yourself out there, you're working the muscles. So it really is, balance is a combination of strength, flexibility, mobility, having supple muscles and joints, and lubricated joints, and then familiarity of a variety of movements. So our bodies, the human body is forward moving. We're forward moving, forward moving. So as you can just move sideways at a diagonal, move backwards, as long as you feel safe, in a controlled environment in your house. Hold on to the side of your chair or the wall, and walk forward and backwards, walk at a diagonal and diagonal back, and that will give your body familiarity of that movement, strength and flexibility and mobility in that movement, so that you'll be in better shape if something like that in real life comes at you without you expecting it. You'll be able to be balanced and centered and grounded and ready for that unpredictable event. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to place you down, and we will start seated. So seated right at your chair. Your toes, knees, and hips are forward. If you do have a set of dumbbells, before we get started, just grab your dumbbells or 2 heavy bags with a couple books in each, or water bottles or cans of soup if you don't have weights, or if you're just starting out. Okay, so just have your weights close by, and we'll do toes, knees, and hips forward, ear, shoulder, and hip alignment. So to make sure you're in the right alignment, the lower body, as long as your toes, knees, and hips are facing forward, you're basically in a chair position. Your knees are not kissing, and you're not riding a horse, okay? So keep that on straight and narrow, 90 degrees. Also, feel as if you're pushing the floor down, you're pushing the floor, and you're pushing it away from you. So not only pressing the floor down, you're pushing the floor away from you. All right, that'll give you a nice grounding. Also, it'll create a nice stable force of where you're anchored, and you'll get some strength in the ankles, the knees, and the hips because of it. Also through the core. Now the upper body, as if a string were falling from the ceiling down. The back tip of your ear, and you can place your 2 index fingers, the back tip of the ear is in line with this little marble in your shoulder, sitting right on top of your shoulder, the chromium process, and it's like a little circle. So back tip of ear in line with the marble. Then take your 2 fingers of the left hand and just check the bottom of your chin. The bottom of your chin should be perfectly parallel to the floor. Your chin isn't jutting up or tucked down too low. So you want the chin to be nice and neutral, the bottom of the chin to be parallel to the floor. So there's a very slight dip in the cervical spine. And then you take the 2 fingers, once you check that, take your 2 fingers and gently press your chin back. So this arch will lessen a little bit, but not all the way. And then roll the shoulders back once, so that the clavicle bones, these bones are lengthening the right to the right, as if your arm is being pulled, the left to the left. Now your left arm is being pulled, and you're lifting the chest up. So the chest is not rounding forward or caving in. You're stretching it out and you're lifting it up. and the back of the shoulders are contracting. Muscles are shortening. The muscles between the shoulder blades are shortening, but that's after you blow 4 balloons. You need to blow a balloon where your rib cage meets your scapula. So right there, try to expand that. Or visualize that your rib cage are expanding out like butterfly wings or a cobra's neck. And then breathe in 2 more balloons between the scapula and the spine and the vertebrae. So balloon, 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 and then contract. And we'll do 4 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale.
Look at them doing it. Like she
Inhale
might have
and exhale. Keep going, guys.
Hi, Teresa. I can't hear you.
Uh-oh, you can't hear me. Oh, no.
I can hear you fine, Teresa. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay.
Me too. I can as well.
Okay. You might, yeah. I don't know if the volume is down, perhaps. I don't know. And 1 more deep breath and exhale. All right. So right foot forward, left leg back, as if you're going to give somebody a high five. High five. You're going to carry those arms down and back. So keeping the ear in line with shoulder, roll the shoulders back, scapular retraction, and you're pulsing the arms back behind you. So it's as if you're giving somebody a low 5. The palms are facing the back wall, and you're pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. Continue to lengthen the spine, brace and engage that lengthened core, and let's try 8 more. And if you feel anything going on in the lower back or the shoulders, you need to take a little break. By all means, take a little break and then start back with us when you're ready to go. And 1, and then relax, shake out the arms. Let's change legs. 2 deep breaths, exhale, and 1 more inhale. Exhale, just as if you were to give somebody a high 5, carry it through. Continue to lengthen your spine, roll the shoulders back, scapular retraction, and start pulsing. Continue to press the floor, push the earth down with your feet and out to the side. Lengthen and contract. And let's try about 8 more. 8, 7, and relax. Relax the arms down and shake it out. So that's hard work for the shoulders. Let's stretch them out. Feet are hip width. Bring your right arm across, right across your chest. Use your left arm to allow the right arm to relax into it. Give the arm a hug, twist, and look as far over that left shoulder as you can. So you're lengthening up, you're twisting, and you're looking as far over that left shoulder as you can. Getting some nice mobility in the upper cervical spine. And 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. And 1 more inhale and exhale. Slowly bring the upper body center and just change arms. Allow the left arm to come across, give it a hug, bring the arm in towards the chest, twist, and look as far over that right shoulder as you can. Lifting up with the torso, down with the feet, out with the clavicle bones, lengthening side to side, and then out with the feet. So there's a lot of tension and a lot of movement of energy throughout your body. And then 1 more deep breath. And exhale. Slowly bring the arms forward. Woo! Shake out the arms, hands on hips, and step touch side to side. So we want to continue keeping that circulation moving, step touch side to side, working laterally, working outer and inner thigh, abductors and adductors. All right, and then add your arms nice and easy side to side. Just let the arms float side to side, keeping the posture, spine long and tall, core braced, chest is stretching, shoulder blades contracting, abdominals nice and tight, pulled in and up. and 4 more. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. And then shake out the arms and legs. Take the left leg forward, right leg back. Inhale, arms up. And then bring the arms down to a 90-degree angle. So again, a nice opportunity to lengthen that clavicle bone, stretch the right arm and the left arm away from each other, roll the shoulders back, scapular retraction, and you're pushing the arms back, 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 and back. So your palms are facing forward. You're not angling your arms down or elbows forward. Keep the elbows in line with the shoulders, the bottom of the arm parallel to the floor, and the front of your hands, your palms and your forearms facing the camera, facing forward, facing your phone or your laptop. Continue to lengthen the spine. Continue to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Continue to expand that butterfly wing, right and left. Woo! 8 more, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then relax the arms down. Woo! Feet together, shake arms and legs out, flex your palms and lower your arms down by your side. Roll the shoulders down and back and drop the right ear to right shoulder. Stretching out the side of the neck, the top of the shoulder, upper front of the chest, and the upper back. Feel the stretch from the tip of your ear to the top of your shoulder. The head is going to the right. The shoulder is being anchored to the left by this flexed hand. So try not to sink to the right. Try not to contort to the right. Stay very lifted, lengthen, and open, and just take the head to the side. And then lengthen and lift the head up, 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 like a traction device has your head, and over to the other side. So continue to flex your palms. Continue to have the ear travel to the left with the head, and the shoulder travel to the right with the flexed palm. Feel that tension, feel that stretch. Couple more breaths. Exhale. 1 more in. Exhale, release the fingertips down to the floor with a little bit of tension. Maybe not as much as a flexed palm, but fingertips down. Keep opening, contracting in opposition, and roll the head down to the right and down to the left. Down to the right and down to the left. And we'll go for 4 more head circles. 4, 3, and 2. 1 more. And then look down at the floor, look straight ahead, march it out. 2 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. Shake out your arms and legs. Take your right foot forward, left leg back, and interlace your arms behind you. So a lot of times when I have people do that, what happens is I say, interlace your arms, and people will do this. The shoulders will point forward, so that marble will point forward, and the back of the neck really arches. So this happens. And that's hard on the neck and the shoulders, and you don't get the proper stretch for your chest. So first, lengthen and line up your torso, interlace, and then roll your shoulders back. Drop your arms down. So your chest is stretching right to the right, left to the left, opening and stretching. Your lats, your upper back, the cobra's neck is stretching right to the right, left to the left. And now what we're going to do is just angle our body to the side a little bit so you have a little range of motion away from your chair. You're going to bend the arms, straighten, move the arms away, and lower down. So you're going to bend the arms and straighten, move them away, and lower down. This is a very intense stretch. It's a very intense exercise. So proceed with caution. If it doesn't feel right, you feel like the mobility in the shoulders not quite there, then you can actually do the same movement without interlacing your arms. And it gives each arm a little freedom, especially if there's some imbalances. Maybe the left shoulder has some scar tissue, the right shoulder has some mobility issues. So now you're not anchoring the arms together. They're moving independently with the range of motion that they have. And you always move through a pain-free, comfortable range of motion. Let's go for 2 more. And 1 more. Woo! And relax. Whoa, that's a workout, guys. Relax and shake it out. March it out. Take 2 deep breaths. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Shake out the arms and let's give them a thorough break. Step touch to the left and then to the right. Step left and right. Imagine you're in water. You're on vacation. There's this gorgeous pool and you're pushing through that water, pushing the mass of water with your thigh, outer thigh and inner thigh. And press and add your arms. Just let the arms relax. They've been working so hard thus far. And let's do 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. And then march it out. 2 deep breaths. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Right foot slightly in front of left. Take your left hand on the outside of your right thigh. Push the thigh into the hand and the hand into the thigh. Take your right arm below shoulder height and reach it back behind you. So the right foot is slightly ahead and the right arm is way back behind you. Lengthen and lift the torso, drop the shoulders down. Look as far over that right side to the right arm as you can. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And slowly bring the upper body center. Seated spinal twist. Change legs. So now the left leg is in front. Right hand on the outside of the thigh. Push the thigh into the hand into the thigh. Press your feet right and left into the earth and push it out. Create tension in the body so that you have a nice solid base of support for your stretch. Extend the left arm below shoulder height, down and out. Reach behind you. Try not to contract and round and twist. Lift, lengthen, stretch, and then twist. Create as much space between each vertebrae, the torso away from hip, hip away from torso as you can. Lift, lengthen, lift, and look as far over that left shoulder as you can. Inhale and exhale. And slowly bring the upper body center. Keep that left leg forward. Interlace the hands. Now you've got this nice basket for the top of your head. Place the basket at the top of your head. So you're in the proper alignment, ear, shoulder, hip, nice little dip, bigger dip, chin down and back. You're going to bring the elbows forward and out and up and down. Forward and back and up and down. In and out, up and down, in and out, up and down. So let's try a couple handfuls more. This is not only a good chest opener, but you're getting a good tricep stretch and a tricep workout. Really try to press your arms up to the ceiling as if it's challenging. Try not to make it easy. Make it challenging, like you have to push the ceiling, pull it back down, in, out. Push the ceiling, pull it back down. Whoa, there we go. 4 more. And in and out. 3, try to open out as much as you can. 2, and in and out. And 1, and in and out. And then relax your arms down. March it out, right and left. Inhale. And exhale, and inhale, and exhale. All right, I think we're ready for our first set of sit-to-stands. Be careful if you have your water bottles, cans of super weights close by. Your modification for a sit-to-stand will be a hinge. So your hands are on your thigh, toes, knees, hips, heels slightly behind knees, hinge, and come up nice and tall. Hinge, and come up nice and tall. You can turn the hinge into a sit to stand so easily by pushing into the heels and pressing your hands into your thighs. Press the hands into the thighs on the way up and on the way down. Again, toes, knees, hips are facing directly straight ahead. Coming all the way down, very quietly, softly, land softly, and up. Imagine a string is pulling the back of your head, not only up, but out behind you, and taking the whole spine with it. Lengthen the vertebrae. Open the chest. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Abs and glute muscles tight. Let's do 2 more. And 2. 1 more. And 1. And then down and march it out. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. All right, bring the right heel forward, stretch the toes right up to the ceiling, spread your toes out, and lift and lower. So you can do this seated, or you can do it standing. If you need to hold on to your chair, you can do a front leg raise, seated, standing, or on the floor. If you're doing it standing, that standing leg is slightly flexed. Your ankle, your knee, and your hip is slightly bent. Hold on to the chair, hold on to a wall, sturdy piece of furniture, or not. Try to work on your balance. Oops. Sorry, guys. There must be another dog outside. Let's go for 4 more. 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Relax, a little bend, shake out arms and legs, switch legs. So again, if you're seated, just extend that left leg out, heel down, foot flex, toes spread out wide. If you're standing, it's the same thing. Ankle, knee, and hip on that standing leg, the right leg is slightly flexed. Lift and lower. Flex your foot. So when I lower my left leg down, I'm not coming to starting position. Well, I am coming to the starting position of my leg raise, but not my standing position. So my heel is slightly in front. So when my heel touches the floor, I go right back up again. Same thing when you're seated, your leg is extended, you go up, you touch the floor a very little bit, and then you go right back up. Let's go for 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And then a little bit of a bend. All right, I think it's time for another sit to stand. So have a seat, modify with your hinge. So you're hinging and coming up, a little added intensity for your hinge. Cross right arm over left, hinge and come up. A little more intensity for your sit to stand. Here we go. Hinge and stand and slowly lower. And exhale. Lengthen the spine. Chin towards the chest. The back of the head is going back and up. Chest is up and forward, stretching as far away from the tailbone as you can get it so that you can stretch your spine. Tailbone is going way back so it meets the chair. Your feet are pressing into the floor, not only straight down, but down and push out to the side. Like you're trying to stretch your feet away from each other. And let's go for 4 more. And 4. Feel how grounded that feels. I know it helps me feel so much more grounded. That's balance work. 2 more. And remain standing. All right. Grab onto your chair side, a nice sturdy wall or piece of furniture. You're going to extend and open your right leg away from your left. Flex your foot. So my heel is touching, but my toes are lifted. And I'm out to the right side. Extend the leg to abduction and down. So abduction means just a side leg raise. We're working our abductors, the muscles responsible for bringing the leg away from the midline of the body. Toes, knees, and hips facing forward. I'm not twisting. I'm not bending and straightening my standing leg. Everything stays rigid and tall. And if you're modifying on the floor, your leg is up a little bit, out to the side and in. Same motion. You can do it with the straight leg, although that's harder on your hip flexor when you're seated. So shortening the lever, shortening and lessening the weight by shortening the lever, bending your knee, makes that exercise, helps make that exercise seated more doable. But when you're standing, you can keep that leg nice and straight. Chest is up, shoulder blades down. Back of the neck is long and reaching as far away from your tailbone as you can. Stretch your spine. And 4 more, 3 more, 2 and 1. Little plie, and let's do the other side. So switch legs. Standing leg, toes, knees, hips forward, ankle, knee, and hips slightly flexed. Torso up, contract your muscles. Your left heel is down, your toes are up, and up you go. That outer thigh. Stay very grounded, that standing leg. Push the earth down with that right foot. All 5 toes, the ball of the foot, the heel. Try not to move the upper body and lower it to the side. Stay lifted and tall. Just the hip is moving. And let's go for 6 more, guys. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then shake it out. Nice work. I think it's time for another sit to stand. Have a seat. Sit slowly, nice and gently. Hinge exercise for those people modifying. Cross left arm over right. Hinge exercise for those people modifying. Or if you're ready to sit to stand, here we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale down, exhale up. Allow your head to lengthen as far away from your tailbone as you can. Stretch. Stretch those 2 areas in opposition. Stretch when you're coming up and also when you're coming down. Keep stretching. And let's do 4 more. And 4. Pull the abdominal in. 3. Squeeze the buttock muscles tight. 2. And 1. Remain standing. Woo! Shake it out. You can stand at the back of your chair. Your fingertips are draped onto the top of the chair back, or hold onto a sturdy piece of furniture or the wall. Standing on the left, slight bent ankle, knee, and hip. Your toes are behind you. The toes of the right foot are behind you. Abs tight. Stand tall. And you're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. So I'm moving my right leg straight back behind me. It doesn't make it wrong or bad to move it out slightly to the side and back. You're just working, you're hitting another area of the glute and the thigh. But if you go straight back, you'll get a little bit more of the hamstring, a little bit more of the extensor muscle right underneath the glute, a little bit more of the glute, the lower back. Keep your abs tight. And let's go for 8 more. And if you're seated, squeeze the buttock muscles. So lift your heels up and you can squeeze the buttock muscles and relax. Squeeze the buttock muscles and relax. So that's a nice modification to tap into about the same muscle groups that we're activating right now. And let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And legs together, a little bend. Shake out the legs and arms, and let's switch sides, okay? So now you're standing on that right leg, ankle, knee, and hip slightly flexed. Spine is long, shoulders down. Your core is braced. Your left leg is directly behind, so straight back, just straight back. And you're lifting and lowering, straight back, straight back. Good. Try not to move the upper body down and back. Higher is not better. Squeezing and contracting the abdominal and the buttock muscle and the upper back thigh muscle is optimal, but higher is not necessary. Your foot may be going just an inch or so off the floor. Lengthen and lift. Lift a little bit, lengthen a lot. And let's go for 6 more. Continue to squeeze the buttock muscle. And 1, and then down. Woo, shake out the arms and legs. Slowly have a seat. Our last sit to stand. So if you opt into a seated exercise, we're going to pull the elbows in, hinge, and then up and reach. Pull in and hinge, and then up and reach. Otherwise, sit to stand, hinge, and up and reach. And then hinge, bring the elbows back. Hinge, up and reach, and then back. Land softly. Push your feet down into the floor. Press the earth away. Push the earth away. Push it with your feet. Not only pressing down, but press away. Feel the opening in your ankles, your knees, your hips, your pelvis. Push. Push. And let's just finish up with 6 more. Here we go, guys. Try 6 more. And 6. And 5. And 4. Chest up, look up. Chest up, look up. And 1 more. Woo! Nice job. Whoa, that's aerobic. Shake it out. Grab a little bit of water if you need. All right, let's go ahead and grab our water bottles or our soup cans or our weights. When you're lifting and lowering them off the floor, lifting or lowering them down, keep the weight close to your body. Grab one at a time, bring it up, transfer it, brace your core, hinge, grab another one, and then bring it up and in, all right? So even when you're finished with the exercise, you're still exercising when you're picking the weights up and putting them back down when you're finished. So that's a little added bonus. Take your right foot forward, left leg back. Palms are out by your side. Roll your shoulders back. Pull the arms all the way up. And then lower them down to a place, usually for most people, it's 90 degrees, the area where it's most challenging. Hold it there, then you're going to just drop down an inch and up an inch, down an inch and up an inch. So you're just working through a very small range of motion, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. And the back of the head and neck is lengthening. The chin is to the chest. You're holding onto your grapefruit. You're not squeezing it to make grapefruit juice. Keep the course, hold it there, but don't drop it and don't squeeze the heck out of it. And let's go for 4 more, guys. 4 and 3 and 2. 1 more. Hold it at 90 degrees. Hold it. And then lower it all the way down and all the way up 4 times. All the way down, all the way up. Down and up. Down and up. 1 more. Down and up. Woo, all the way down. Place the weights where your hips crease. Walk the feet so that they're about hip width apart. The knees are right in line with the ankles, and just a slow march. A slow march. Working through the hip joint, feeling the abdominal and the core. The foot that's connected to the floor. Yes, you guessed it. It's pushing the earth. Push. And the knee that's coming up is being pulled up. So imagine it's being pulled up. Pull, pull, and press, press. Let's go for 8 more. 7. Feel that in your core. Abs, hips, a little through the thigh, and 1 more. Woo. All right. Left foot forward, right leg back. Palms are at your side. Roll the shoulders back. Hold on to your grapefruit. Curl the wrists all the way up and lower the weights down so you feel that maximum tension. Is it at 90? Is it a little bit lower than 90? Find a position that feels challenging and then come up an inch and down an inch, up an inch and down an inch. Always working through a pain-free, comfortable range of motion. The exercises should be challenging, but not uncomfortable or not painful. Definitely take a break if you feel discomfort or pain. And let's go for 4 more, guys. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lower all the way down and come all the way up for 4, and 3, 2, all the way up and hold it on 1. And now contract your bicep muscle like you're showing your neighbor. Look at my bicep that I worked on today. Hold it, lower down slowly with that contraction in mind. We're working eccentrically. Here we go for 8 counts. 8, 7, keep flexing that muscle. 6, 5, keep flexing that muscle. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Place the weights right by your hips. Roll the shoulders out and bring the legs together. Start marching. A nice slow march. Pressing the foot that's connected to the floor down and away. Push, push. As if some force is pulling your leg up. Pull, press, pull, press. You're lifting and lowering, engaging your abdominal. 8 more, guys. Here we go. 8, 7. Pull the navel to spine. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo. Bring the right foot forward, left leg out. Palms are facing your ears. Roll your shoulders back. Bring your arms a little higher than your starting position, so about 4 inches up. Press your chest out, chin down, hold on to your grapefruit, and then bring your arms behind you. So chest is out, arms are back. And then up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Just an inch. Just a teeny, yeah, there you go. Teeny tiny up and down. Shoulders are down, arms are up, but the shoulders are down. Chest is out, shoulder blades are down and back. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, there it is. Woo! And then bring it all the way down. And now all the way up for 4. Oh boy. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Place the weights down on the hips, and we're going to bring the right leg up and out, in and left, up and out, in and down, up and out, in and down. So we're working through the hip rotators, working through the piriformis, gluteus medius, the hip joint, up and out, working the abductors out, the adductors, the inner thigh, when you're coming in, hip flexors, when you're lifting the leg up. So a lot of your core is involved, the hip joint, front hip, side, back, inner, all part of the core. And let's go for 4 more, guys. Here we go. 4, woo, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring your left foot forward, right leg back. Bring the arms so the palms are facing your ears, elbows are out by your side. Roll your shoulders back. Chest is up. Bring your arms up about halfway, about 4 inches from your starting position. Drop your shoulders down and back and go up a couple inches and down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Continue to press the chest out. Continue to lengthen the back of the head and neck up and behind you towards the ceiling. Squeeze the scapula, the muscles between the shoulder blades. Woo! 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1, and bring it down, and then lift and lower 4 times. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Place the weights on your hips. Roll the shoulders back a couple of times. And now you're going to lift your left leg up and out, in and down. Now right up and out, in and down. And I know this exercise seems a little bit rhythmic and kind of, it's dynamic. You're in motion, but try to resist moving your body. And moving your body. All right, I'm exaggerating a bit, but keep the torso very, very locked and rigid. Your sits bones are pressing firmly into the chair, just as your feet are pushing the earth down and away. Your sits bones are pushing down and away. You have a really nicely anchored torso. Woo! And continue to lift and lengthen that spine. There we go. 4 more, guys. 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Awesome. Woo! All right. Roll the shoulders back. Nice work. All right. Place both
Your screen is frozen.
My screen is frozen? Oh, dear.
No, it's not.
Your screen is
Not for
frozen.
us, it's yours.
Okay. All right. Looks like we have a little bit of little cyberspace issues going on today. Hopefully it unfreezes soon. All right. Take 1 weight in the right hand and hinge, and we're going to do a single arm row, or both weights in your right hand, or both water bottles. 2 cans of soup, good luck. I don't think that'll work, but if you have weights and water bottles, that might work. So you're doing a single arm row with 1 or both weights. So my nicely lifted torso, where I'm hinged about 5 degrees, 5 to 10 degrees, and I'm pulling my right elbow in as close to my rib cage as I can. Make sure you're modifying to comfort. My left arm is being supported on top of my left thigh, supporting the weight of my torso. And we'll go for 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. And then come on up. Place the 1 or both weights on your thigh, and let's do the other side. So right leg is forward, staggered stance, hinge, and then you're lowering 1 or both of those weights and pull, single arm row, and pull. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's go for 8 more. Take a break if you need to. One more. And place the weight on your thigh. Release. Whew. Roll the shoulders out. And let's get into the chest. So we work the posterior deltoid and the muscles in the between the shoulder blades. And now we'll work the front shoulder, chest, little bit of the arms, not so much, but a little bit. Bring one weight in each hand out to the side, like you're doing your hold up position. Your palms are facing forward, holding the weights gently. Bring your arms back an inch and then forward. Bring your arms back behind you an inch and then forward. Back and forward. And back and forward. Now you can just bring your weights together. If it's comfortable to bring your hands a little closer together. And if you feel comfortable bringing your elbows and forearms in and out, as long as it feels comfortable, go for it. Try not to compromise your alignment and posture and pain-free range of motion with a certain position that might not feel so comfortable. So listen to your body. Let's go for 4 more. 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Woo! Place the weights on your hips. Roll the shoulders back. Last exercise. So feet are hip width. You're pulling your elbows up. We're going to hinge and hold it here. Extend both arms behind you. If for whatever reason your chair, you have an arm of a chair or that whatever you're on doesn't allow for both arms to move freely behind you for a tricep kickback, just do one arm and we'll do 2 sets. All right, and we'll go for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then place the weights on your thighs. Roll the shoulders back. Reverse direction forward. A soft, tall posture. Look right, look left, look right, and left 4 times. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring the head center. Continue to hold on to your grapefruit. Tilt your head right and left and right and left. 4 more. 4 and 3, 2, and 1. And then bring your head center and then look up. Try not to throw your head back or bring your head back too far. Just look up where the ceiling meets the wall. Ceiling meets the wall, and then look down at your thighs and up and down. Continue to open the chest, lengthen the front shoulders, and just work through the head and neck. And 3, 2, and 1, and center. Let's do our final set of tricep kickback. Pull your elbows back and hinge about 5 to 10 degrees. Chin to chest, hold on to your grapefruit, and press and bend. Press and bend. Press. Shoulders are down. The chest is open, pressing forward and up. Your abdominals are nice and tight. Your core is engaged. Let's go for 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Place the weights right on your thighs and let's lower them down slowly. So as I mentioned, how we got them up, we bring them down one at a time. So place the one weight in the hand, brace your core, lower it slowly close by, come right back up, and the other weight, lower it down and come up. March it out. 4 deep breaths and exhale. Inhale. Exhale 2 more times. Inhale and exhale 1 more time. Inhale And exhale. Gently twist side to side. The left hand touches the outer right knee, and the right knee touches the outer left. Just a nice rotation, side to side. And relax. Bring your arms out at your side. Your palms are facing forward. And you're going to bring your left hand to the right and then slide it through your bicep across your chest, back out. And now your right, try to reach for that hand, then through your forearm, bicep, chest, and to the other side. So it's left and right and left and right. And you can rotate your torso a little bit, and left and right. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your arms down, give it a little shake, shake, shake. Hands on the hips, lift the right foot up in the air and circle the ankle around. Circle through that ankle. If you are comfortable keeping your foot in space and not lowering your foot to the floor, which is fine, get the knee to swivel a bit so you're doing a really wonky ankle circle. And then reverse direction, other way. So circle the ankle and just allow a little bit of movement in the knee and the hip. And then other side, feel grounded with the right leg, lift the left foot up, circle the ankle. The foot remains elevated, or you can lower your foot to the floor, and then start incorporating a little opening of the knee, a little opening of the hip. And then reverse, take it in, circling through that knee joint and the hip. And march it out, 2 deep breaths. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. Stretch the right heel forward, hinge from the hip, lead with your breastbone, shoulders down and back, and hands on the thigh. Spread your toes out and push your heel firmly into the floor. Think about pushing it down and pushing it away. You'll feel the added work throughout the ankle, the shin, the outer thigh. And if you don't feel it right away, sometimes it takes a little bit of practice. Pressing down, pushing away, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then slowly come up and then work through the foot, bring that leg behind. So you have your 2 90-degree angle legs, pelvic tilt, lift and lengthen your posture, and twist so that both hands hold on to the chair back and you're looking as far to the right behind you as you can. And 2 more deep breaths. And exhale. 1 more. Exhale. Slowly uncurl the body, and let's bring that left foot forward. So your heel is pressing down and pushing away. Your foot is flexed. Your toes are really stretched out. From your hip, you're hinging forward, stretching the back of the lower ankle, the back of the calf, the back of the lower leg, knee, hamstring, and a little bit through the extensor. Shoulders down, lead with your breastbone. And then inhale, push that heel down and away. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. And exhale. Then slowly come up, work through the foot, and lift your heel. 2 90-degree angle legs. Squeeze the left glute. Lift your spine up nice and tall. Both hands are on the back of the chair and look as far to the left as you can. And 2 more deep, deep breaths. And slowly uncurl your body. Bring your body to center. Cross your right ankle over your left ankle. your shin and possibly supporting using your hands, or getting that ankle right on top of your thigh. So right ankle on top of the left thigh. From your hips, you're hinging, leading with your breastbone, shoulders down, chin down, and head back. Feel that stretch in the piriformis, the outer hip and glute. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then come all the way up. If you want to take it up a level, take your left hand, hold on to the outside of your left foot. The right hand holds onto the knee. Roll your shoulders back. Make sure you're not compromising your alignment and your posture for getting the leg up higher. So if it's not possible with S-curve neutral, lengthened, lifted, braced posture, you have to round or contort your body. It's not worth it. So lift your body up, or you can use a stretch strap, wrap it around, or a towel, create a little hammock for your leg, and then you can have an extension of your arms. So that's another way you can do it. Inhale and exhale, and a little rock side to side, opening up that hip joint a little bit more. And relax. Place the ankle on top of the thigh and allow it to come down. Shake out both legs, and let's do the other side. Cross that left ankle up a little higher with support, and up even higher. So your left ankle is on top of the right thigh. Lead with your breastbone. Your right foot is pushing the earth down and away. Your sits bones are pushing the chair down and away. So you're creating a nice opening throughout that hip joint. Lead with your breastbone. Stretch your head away from your tailbone away from your head, and really enjoy that stretch. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Slowly come up. If you'd like to try, right hand on the outside of your right foot, left hand on the outside of your knee, and lift your leg up. Continue to stay lifted. Push that right foot to the floor. Sits bones are sitting firmly onto the chair. And then add a little rocking. Opening up that hip and the glute a little bit more. 4 more, 3 more, 2 and 1. And then slowly relax the leg, uncross the leg, march it out 4 deep breaths. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On this last one, inhale up, interlace your hands. Keep the palms facing the top of your head. Roll the shoulders back. Lift up and over to the right. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Forearm, tricep, shoulder, back, rib cage, waistline, and hip. Lengthen, lift, lengthen, lift. All the way up, 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 up. All the way to the left. Anchor that right hip, stretching the hip, waistline, rib cage, shoulder, tricep. Elbow is opening, forearm is stretching. And then all the way up, 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 up. And then relax. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Shake out your arms, shake out your feet, do the happy dance. You are done. Nice work. All right, guys. Really nice job. All right. It's Thursday. It's almost the weekend.
That's
You guys.
right.
Thank you very much. It was wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Teresa.
Thank
It was a
you.
very good workout. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
great.
All right, Patty. All
Have a good
right.
weekend.
All right, Marianne.
Have a good
Marilyn.
weekend. Take care, everybody.